Good evening, gamers. Welcome to CappingTV once again for another beautiful card. Tonight we're doing the Asiafortress Div 1 upper bracket finals. So we're stepping it up a notch. With me tonight I have Hops. Dreamboat was supposed to be coming, but I think he might have fallen asleep with the time difference or whatever. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Say good day, mate.
Oh, hello, guys.
So yeah, we're just gonna run through rosters real quick. The teams that are up are apparently one's called a Smiley Face and the other one's Prinny Pirate Plunders. I have these rosters. Hold on, let me just get them back up here. So for Prinny Pirate Plunders, we've got Sun and Killer on Scouts. Pocket is Killed with a 1. Romer is Smiley. Demo is Lurl, and the medic is EV? Ev?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you want to run me through the other team.
For the other side of the team, we have Fishy and Aisha on Scout, 26 on Pocket, Gloverella on Roamer, Demo is Cute Man, and Medic will be HSR.
Ooh. So, I mean, Div 1 upper bracket finals, these guys are all pretty good, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. So, have these guys faced each other earlier in the season, do you know?
Yep, but Smiley Face actually win, and in fact they haven't lose a single round, I believe, in the season. Undefeated.
Far out. It's actually pretty impressive. Sorry, I think we're having some production issues. Oh, never mind, we're all good. So
They're
yeah,
at
this game,
600 ping.
this game should go live soon. We're just waiting for some ping to clear up. There's one gamer on 600 ping, and it's Demo Man. So it's kind of awkward when you think about it, because like every other player essentially has like really good ping, and then there's just one dude with 500 ping. So predictions. I mean,
Prediction.
I don't know. I don't know which way I'd go with this. I don't really know the players that well, but I think I'd probably bank on the ones I've seen before. So like Aishu and Fushy, and HSR, like that team. Probably put money on that one if I had to.
Same. I've played against them. They're really good.
Yeah, well, I mean they've played in Asiafortress, so they're just automatically better. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like the ping's coming down a bit, but he's still on 200 here.
Ping is always unpredictable in Asia.
I mean, we understand here in Australia, if I'm honest.
Seems
pretty
like
bad
Lur's
sometimes.
getting 90 ping right now. Still going lower.
I mean, that's playable.
It's not ideal
though. Yeah. I'll actually be right back.
Alright.
I will not be long.
For this match, I want to see some creative plays from blue team. Team name, the pirate. What's that called? Prinny, Pirate, Plunderers. I want to see some creative plays from them. This Shell or Smiley Face is known to play really aggressive and like win mid and roll to the last. And I want to see them hold themselves together and not get totally break on the mids.
Sorry about that.
And I got a message from Pure earlier today that I should won the MG tournament in Asiafortress or in some tournament in Australia, and he got 100 keys for that.
Oh, was this that? There was some 2v2 MGE tournament that I really wanted to get into, but they wouldn't let me in for some reason.
Why not?
I don't know. I was really upset about it because they had the in-game medals as well, and just the idea of like an MGE participants medal was just very funny to me. So I really wanted one, but I've missed out now. So I guess I'll just have to deal with that, you know. I don't know.
We're just
So
waiting for two teams to ready up right now, I think. Seems like red team has a bit of a ping advantage here.
Oh, not by much though. I mean, I know it makes a difference, especially like the higher up in your divs that you go, but like, you know, the difference is what, like 30 to 50 sort of ping. So, gosh knows. Yeah. While we are waiting here on an Asian stream, I'm always looking for a team to roster ride, gamers. Hit me up if you'd like. I can send you my TF2 CV. I actually I remembered some of the teams I played on. I've written them down. But on that note, we're actually going live from the looks of things.
False alert.
Oh, or not? No, I don't think so. I think we've been gigabaited over here.
Oh, we're ready up again.
They're trolling me. It's got to reset, what, 3 times? I can't remember how Asian servers work. Or are we just in? I can't remember. I think we're just in. Alright. I'm getting on that bird's eye camera over here. Both demos here on time. Soldier taking pretty dominant position up top from the red team. Aishu also damaging a gamer. Just got minced on his way in. A lot of damage coming out on both sides here actually, but the red team's definitely taking a much more dominant sort of mid, and they've bullied them straight out, killing the medic right on the tail end of that mid. Killed is hiding in Saw. And if he goes out window here, I think he could actually get the med. His scout also went for a dew plate.
Seems he is going for the play. Oh no, got trapped.
Yeah, but the scout managed to kill the med there as they were pushing into 2.
They're still aware of him.
What a gamer, dude. I'm proud of him. We are Boj. We are Boj? I don't know who that is. That'll be the other scout.
However, they managed to get the med, so could be looking at a slight Uber out here. Maybe blue will push. Both teams building.
Yeah, blue team's still got that 25-30 ad though, so it's looking really good for them.
Clover trying to take under. Speaking.
Yeah, I think it's just a bit of a poke battle at the moment while they build up. That was really cool to see. Obviously, these guys are both really good, but the mid went one way, and then the fight after just went totally the other there. It was really cool.
Things blue team wants to push here. They have to be quick.
They're looking to push
10% out here.
At this point, they've kind of lost their advantage, and they're still trying to push. which is pretty.
Nope, I think
brave.
they know about that. They went back.
Yeah. They've actually swapped off one of their scouts for a sniper as well, so I think they are.
Oh, Sorter's coming in, bombing the Met. Didn't quite get the Met.
I mean, if they're a player down at the moment, so I mean, if I was the blue team here, I'd definitely be trying to push out. I'd probably swap my sniper off. But I guess he's really hoping for another frag.
Have to consider it's the last hold, so it's pretty risky.
Yeah, but there's 27 minutes left, you know? You've got time to take risks like that. I don't know.
Sun got a pick on the pocket of Smiley Face. At this point, I was trying to push out. And Killer actually went for Spy just to check if they have a sniper.
Ah, they've killed 2 now. Surely they push. Sure, Smiley died, but it's 2 down.
Swapping off to Scout. They're pushing now. Uber's being popped. Red team's Uber's been popped, and see the after play.
The post Uber here is just pretty poor for the blue team. They got a couple gamers caught into cheese there and just minced. But it looks like they're trying to valiantly defend last hit. The entire red team coming in on the right side, they're just getting ruined because of it. Just really easy to focus that fire. They do have a sniper though. He's still trying to get the med here on the tail end of this. But nothing really happening for him. Squishy, he's standing there, he's still going for some really brave shots here. Really putting his life on the line, but this is looking like the blue team wants to push out to 2, and they're actually taking a lot of ground here. Getting a lot of ground, getting a lot of damage, and they're actually taking out Avocado, Cloverella, and bullying the red team out into lower. So really good push from those guys. And while these players are still 2 down, sure they're getting forwards, but this is the perfect time for the blue team to push mid, which they're actually doing, pushing their soldiers straight into them, forcing the Uber out on the red side. EV is about to get Uber, he actually does get it, and they're going back forward with it. I don't think I agree with that pop, but that's on their side. Oh, it's actually working perfectly for them. However, they've lost so many of their gamers. Yeah. Oh, well that was... Oh man, that was really close for the blue team there. They, that Uber was beautiful until the tail end of it. Like at first it was like, it seemed like they popped a little early. And they could have held it for longer, but
it's getting spawns.
They are spawning. They're gonna have to try to defend last hit. Uber Dis is actually like non-existent. They've actually got like a 3% ad here or something. So they might actually be able to defend this and push out to 2 again, which obviously we've seen already. They're pretty good at doing. Sun actually already getting a frag onto the pocket of the Smiley Face team.
Yep, 26.
That's the one.
Oh, Clover got caught. Oh, he managed to jump out.
A lot of damage onto that roamer there. Sun's still trying to peek out on Sniper here. He's sort of getting an angle, just holding it, waiting for a chance. Not really achieving much at the moment, but he's definitely taking the shots. He's getting a lot of damage onto the roamer, actually. I just said he's not achieving much.
Sniper is like a sniper duel right now.
Here we go. See who has the bigger buff, I guess. Oh, Smiley actually going down. He got Avocado really low. But the demo came to his defense there. Well, it looks like the red team actually wants to push this one. Their sniper does go down, so they might try to like think about it a bit harder, but they are taking a pretty dominant position into the lobby there. Kind of dangerous one almost, which makes me think they probably want to push. Ooh. The demo's going to get caught in lobby here for sure. Oh.
They got the med.
Yeah, Sun actually taking out the med there as well. So this is a really beautiful push for the blue team here if they get this one right. They're sort of taking it slow.
Lurking under. See if they can do some backup magic.
Yeah, the blue team's sort of taking it slow on their way out here. Aishu going for a play.
26
really
on last.
Done.
He might
26
get the
is all the way into last. There is a scout and a soldier there to stop him. Dire Straits for the blue team here. They do end up taking him out without dying, so that's great for them. And with the 70% Uber ad, I think the blue team can definitely roll mid here, especially with how close the mid is to Saw. Use, guys, please! There you go, they used it. And they're coming through, taking a bit of control of this middle area, but the mid actually looks like he's going to be able to get out. So altogether, not the most useful Uber, now that they're on a 50 dis ad. But they'll definitely cap this and have the forward, so that's not too bad. Oh, they're actually using, what's that, buff mana? Battalion's backup to push even further. I didn't even see that their soldier was running that. Dude, this is like 200 IQ gaming here. These guys are playing 4D chess. This is just
Predicted
great.
creative plays.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, they're sort of grinding on second here as well now while they still have the player out. Sure, they could have rolled that into last while players still had like 6 and 7 second spawns, but they might have gotten killed, especially with the Uber coming out. So, man, these guys doing everything right, except for Smiley killing himself there. I'm not sure what happened there, but
Seems like red team wants to push, but blue team surely will have Uber soon enough. Glorilla jumping gets taken out. Both teams, both Ubers on both teams got popped. 26 might get caught, got out. Seems like it's not looking too good for red team. They lost 2 players, but blue team still have 6.
but with how close their spawns
so
are,
low.
I don't think it's going to make a difference, you know?
Yeah. I know, blue team's losing players. They have to back out right now.
Yeah. So they didn't push fast enough, and they just kind of lost. Lil got 3 arrows there, man. He shouldn't have lived as long as he did.
He got out.
What a game it is.
Got juggled just a bit. Thought he wouldn't make it. Red team pushing into mid. They know their player ads. No demo still on blue team.
Oh, but a lot of damage coming out of the scouts here, actually. They're taking out the pocket. The demo is going stupidly low. Does get an arrow. Soldier behind them, Cloverella, does get taken out. EV just sort of arrowing his players up, getting them forward. They do actually have here as well, so they can definitely defend this middle. But they're definitely not going to have to use, man. They can probably just push this anyway. With how low these players on the red team are. Yeah, and it looks like that's what they're trying to do. They're pushing their way in through Saw here. Sort of peeking through, not really doing much with it. They've actually decided to go back and just focus on their middle hold, I suppose. Maybe they're waiting for the point to be a bit less capped so they don't get back capped. I don't know. Oh. Bit of a fight going on. Smiley and Killer actually going down there in Saw, and that's triggered a push from the red team here. They're sort of taking a lot of ground. EV's getting real ballsy with his hold there. He's flashed one, and they've actually pulled out the...
Popped.
Yeah, the battalion's backup has been popped.
Went too far.
Yeah, he just got minced, man. He jumped a little too far forward. But the med did survive. They do have full disad on second here, which is pretty subpar, to say the least. But yeah, they're making the right decision getting out the last, so we'll have to see how this one goes. How do you think they should hold this one?
I don't think they can manage to hold this. They might. They got a heavy and a sentry going up. Sentry's not level 3 yet. Oh no, doesn't look too good for blue. They're getting cap times already. Seems like red team took the first point of this map.
Yeah. So it's real good to see that we're finally getting around now. I thought it would end so much sooner that round, but it didn't for like a couple of times there. So anyway, Lil's getting onto the middle. I'm just watching from his perspective. Got some good stickies going towards them, but no actual damage yet. Oh, there he is. He's got 2 stickies on the demo, getting a really dominant damage count for his team here. The rest of his team's following up on that damage, but not really super effectively. One of their players did go down. Cloverella and Killed both dying there. There's still even frags on this mid. Lil going pretty low. He does get arrowed by the mid. So he's back up, but it looks like the blue team's going to have to back out here just because they lost any positional advantage they had at the start. So,
Can 26 take the med? He got the med! No way!
96%, dude. I would be shattered about that, man.
They all went so good at the start. They even get the demo, and the blue team just falls apart.
It's a real pity, but look, I mean, they're getting the sentry up, they've got the heavy up, the mid's now spawned so they can get some buffs out. See if they'll be able to defend this, but I can't imagine that it goes well for them.
They're looking to push under, going top left right now.
Yeah, the sentry's going down, so the NG's gonna have to swap off. He's actually gone back onto scout there.
First being popped on the red side of the team. Blue team's sitting corner and cannot do anything as of now. Actually, they're killing a bunch of reds.
Yeah, they're not doing too bad. It's only... It's all on EV here. I don't think he's gonna manage it entirely. He got close to killing Aishu. He actually... I guess he got the post-round frag on Aishu there. He bled to death in the end. So he hit himself. But look, that's 2 rounds now to the smiley face team. 16 minutes left though. That's entirely easy to come back from. Look, on this mid, there's Cloverilla's gone straight into the kitchen. He's come back out now onto Ev. So has the pocket there. I can't remember his name. Troll alias. I need assistance, but during that entire time that they were catching the blue team's attention and my attention, blue team actually minced their entire team. They took them all out. They wiped them on that middle.
Now their players first are taking... to spawn the NG.
Yeah.
She went sniper. Hopefully he can prevent a push by dropping the med.
Looks like EV's got a vague idea that something's up. He's sort of like looking towards going under, but yeah, I think they need to push like kinda soonish. The red team's already up to 40% Uber, and if these guys don't push like soon, it's entirely possible they could get an Uber during this fight. Yeah, and they've actually used through Shutter. They're coming out. The sentry's doing a lot of work. It does go down. The heavy's on Brass Beast, which is interesting, but he goes down as well. AAA about to die. There he goes. Frag's coming back on the side of the red team here, actually. It's getting real close here. Smiley's the only gamer left alive. He's 36 health, and he does go down. Aishu putting in a lot of work on that last hold there, man. His sentry basically ruined their Uber, and then he cleaned up all on his own some.
It's an interesting strategy to use Brass Beast because you get the damage bonus factor and damage resistance, I believe.
Yeah, they did change that, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, look. This is
Looks
pretty
like
cut and dry
has
here.
To be backing out here, not having any position.
I mean, they didn't have position, and they're on full disad, so they sort of... There was nothing they could really do there to defend that middle.
He was jumping, trying to force a med, gets ice shield, cannot quite get the med to force.
It's a good jump.
Clover is surviving a low damage with 5 HP.
Oh, look, I mean... EV's got 90%, but he's dropped down to 20 health. He's getting spammed so hard. He's just managed to get over there on the tail end of that one. Swishy and the pocket are actually down here. So it looks like the blue team wants to push out. They're making a pretty solid effort. They've actually used...
jump in, maybe?
Yeah, this Uber's not very good for them though. Yeah, EV actually having to back off. The red team hasn't... Yeah, they used right on the tail end there. The killed actually went for a force, and he managed to get it this time. But the red team is pushing straight in because there's still 2 players down on the side of the blue team. Oh, and that's just gone badly for them. That was really close though. The blue team did everything right there. It just sort of didn't really work out for them. They didn't get their players back the last quick enough and set up for the counter push. But look, another mid, another chance. Lil getting there nice and early, getting some stickies off, no real damage so far. He does actually get a sticky on the med, but I don't think that's going to make a big difference towards what's happening here. Red Dome Man getting super aggressive, the pocket actually going down on the red side, and one of the scouts managing to get taken out by Cloverella. Cloverella going down in kitchen, Sun actually coming through, getting a lot of damage off. Aishu just getting drilled on the point there by a soldier and scout combo. And the red team's had to back out. Smiley's going after them though. He's jumping around, trying to kill the med here. Oh, he does end up killing himself on the med actually. Got a little too close for comfort on that rocket, I think. But that's another great mid out of these guys. Don't you think?
Surely. Cloverella's lurking in Sar here, trying to make a play. Didn't see any players backing out here. It's both side. Both side has Uber here. Want to see some creative plays.
Yeah. I mean, is the pocket on the blue side still running? He's not running it right now. I think he's running gumbos. Yeah, he is.
Uber's got forced by Smiley.
Yeah, he
Doing
did
pretty
really
good
well.
for blue team. Just have to wait for the Uber to fade and go in.
They might try to wait for their spawner. They probably got enough time to do it. No, it looks like they're just deciding to push right now. Smiley spawning in 3, so it's really not that bad for them. But yeah, they're playing pretty careful on their way in. They have used now, the Uber's come out. Cloverella going down. The demo's definitely caught here. He should die, but he hasn't yet. There we go, he's finally going down. And the blue team's trying to take a pretty dominant position into lobby here. If I was them, I would be pushing so fucking hard. Like, you gotta get in there before this demo comes up, man. Even with this ad, Smiley going in for a sack actually rather than an entire team push. I mean, I guess they know that the red team's definitely going to get Uber soon, but I think they could have capped that out. Cloverella actually jumping up from lower, not really achieving all that much with it. Aishu coming forward, taking a dominant position under the hut there, and the blue team's had to actually back out of second here. Really unfortunate for them. That was a chance, I would say. But they
The
didn't
score,
take it.
I think that would be better if they push right there, because they have 3 points to chase.
Yeah. Especially 3 points down, you sort of got to take every chance as it presents itself. Because you kind of have nothing to lose, especially if you're pushing last at this point. Still, I
he's jumping
appreciate
in.
a careful play.
Can he get anything? He got the Metaforce again!
And he killed Cloverella there. So this is really good for them. This time, surely they can do this right. They actually used really early. They've been juggled around. They've got a scout through though. He's going straight in. He's managed to take out the pocket. Killed and Killer going forward into the lobby, getting a lot of damage out. Looks like they're going to clean up the demo down here in lower. However, Fishy came forward and just got one shot. Holy
we have to push right now.
Yeah, I believe though. You beautiful bastards. Cloverella going down. Smiley taking out somebody. I don't know. That's Asian characters. I can't read that. Aishu going down real low. He's heavy on the point. The med actually defending with his life. The scout, Fishy, he's come forward. He's getting a lot of damage off. And the first round has gone to... Let me get this team name up again. That's not the smiley face one. This is Prinny Pirate Plunderers.
Yeah.
God bless him. Call him Triple P from here on out.
9 minutes to go.
Yeah, that's doable. Yeah, totally. They're in with a chance. At least for a golden cap. Do you guys do golden cap?
Yep, we do.
Yeah.
But it's only in playoffs.
You jokers. Oh, Smiley going deep onto the med, getting a lot of damage off and getting the back in there, so... Oh man, what a distraction play too. This is gorgeous. The blue team here are just coming forward. Triple P. Oh, man, this is what I like to see. This is good team fortress.
At the start of the round, Smiley was like dying, but like as we can see now, he's doing a lot of work here, distracting the red team.
This is a free second for the blue team here if they actually push, but they're sort of really
I don't think they're
slow.
confident. Red team has Uber now.
Oh no, sorry, their med actually died. I did not even see that. EV died somewhere on that middle, which means that they were on like full dis, so they've actually decided to stay back on mid and build, probably in hopes of being able to get an Uber up before they had to fight. But the red team's pushing straight in. Smiley going for a big jump, getting a lot of damage off onto the med, but the med just surfs it and just goes, yeah, you know what? I got steel balls. I don't care.
Smileyface keeping the momentum on, decided to push second. Red team's Uber got popped by killed.
Yeah, EV did get away there. He was really low for a moment there, but he's just sort of milling around here. He's not really healing anyone, so the building's a little subpar just at the moment. But now he's getting back onto that beam. Just making sure he's building up his Uber here. They do have, now this is an 80% ad and even players. They should push, especially with 7 minutes remaining. Sticks all over the upper area there. EV actually dropping.
Oh no!
Yeah, Cloverella came from under and they just didn't see him. His scouts didn't check, no one looked. Just, But Fushy going straight for the point, he does get cleaned up by Killed and Sun.
Still not looking too good for Prinny Pirates. Does Red team still have Uber? He'll try knows that the Uber this ad and try to force a med, cannot quite get him.
Is this HSR as med for this other team?
Yes.
I gotta congratulate you, dude. You're fucking nuts. You're just large. He keeps like surfing
Blue team
rockets.
stacked in 3 players for the med, but now they have to pay for it for not forcing the med.
Yeah. I'm not seeing any latency issues in this server. Aishu actually managing to cap out that point. There's really not much to talk about there. That was like, there were players down, they were Uber this ad. It just couldn't have gone well for them. So that's 4 rounds now to the Smiley Face team and 1 round to Prinny Pirate Plunders. It was quicker that time. But coming into this next mid, I mean, look, these mids been really good for Prinny Pirate Plunders, and see if this one's any different. Cloverella going down pretty low on the top area there. Prinny Pirate Plunders jumping really far forward. They've got all of the red players down super low. They're getting super aggressive now. They're getting a lot of damage off onto the med and the demo. Fushy actually cleaning up Killer as he tried to go forward there. But now that it's 3-on-3, 3-on-4, sorry, can't count. The blue team's actually had to back out here, which is really unfortunate. I'm not gonna pronounce that. Sorry, we're being told how to how to say the other team's name.
Well, we still refer him as Cute Man, I think. I think that's most people know him as. Both things Uber got popped. So red team's trying to push second, maybe. Fishy got taken out by Smiley.
Cloverella actually dying. Aishu dropping down behind them, getting a lot of damage onto Ev there, but not actually managing to succeed in getting that frag. Both scouts managing to take out the demo eventually, but one of them does give his life for that one. The blue team here is getting super aggressive, as I think they should. They got 4 minutes left. I don't know if that's even possible to cap the points on this map fast enough in 4 minutes, but I'm just gonna hope it is. I'm all about my gaming. It might not be possible when you've just lost the soldier in a demo though, trying to push in a second through Saw there. Really unfortunate for the blue team. The red team's actually coming straight back into them. HSR taking out a count. But yeah, they're just sort of getting cleaned up here with 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. It doesn't look good for the blue team here.
There's Clover baited I think it was a scout to chase him, and the combo went and just denies the thing chasing him. I was just chasing a scout under. The team decided to go in under, going too far. I should have got taken out.
Yeah, HSR barely got away with his life there.
It's when you get too greedy. Sort of
Yeah.
jumping and gets denied. Got air shot.
He just got his life ruined, hey. I mean, look, the blue team's looking to push out of this. They're sort of giving it the good old college try, giving it a red hot crack. But we're seeing how this ends for them. They're getting a lot of damage off the red team super clumped up here. This could end well for them if they can focus down some players. Yeah, Aishu going down, he jumped forward. He ran forward trying to defend the point there, but didn't really achieve much. He just sort of got minced by a couple players there. And with a player down, this is looking good for the blue team to push. They could actually do something here. Smiley actually getting taken out just now. Not looking good for them anymore. They do get an Uber out. They've had to flash a bit more than the red team has had to here, which isn't good for them. But look, they're getting out now with it. Maybe they'll be able to re-enter with a bit of that. Now they're 3 players down. They're definitely going to have to just commit to defending the last here, trying to save a bit of face, I think. There's only 1:40 remaining. But there's definitely a chance.
So aggro on right. He's cute man.
Yeah. There's definitely a chance here that the red team could cap out another point, if I'm perfectly honest.
Do you think blue team will be able to hold this last point, the last pushes, or do you think red team will win this last push?
I mean, the blue team's had some pretty off and on last holds. Some of them have been fantastic, some of them have been bad. Cloverella actually jumping in, getting a lot of damage onto Ev. His demo just pushed in and fired a pipe off. Taking him out. Smiley must have gone for a force there. Aishu actually killing him. There's a minute remaining. This isn't looking good for the blue team here. Yeah, Fushy's going to be allowed to cap that point there, and that's 5-1, and the STV ended, I guess, because they didn't wait to switch the map. But I think we can guess where that one went. I think that would be 5-1 to the Smiley Face team.
It's final round for Smiley Face saying pretty accurate timing, because there's a 90-second delay. So like they swap map at exactly 90 seconds after the game ended. Oh, yeah. Actually, being told that it's a server plugin that changed the map, an auto change map feature.
Oh, was it?
That's why they changed it so quickly, but not to the right map, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not even the right map. Well, we'll have a quick look at the logs while we wait for this server to sort itself out. Rejoin that. So yeah, yeah. So it was, as I suspected, it was actually 5-1 to the Smiley Face team here. But having a look at the old damage a minute, the demo man on the red team came through pretty strong on 325 DPM, the highest in the server. But Lurl and Killer followed not too far behind on 306 and 301 respectively. That's pretty good. The damage is actually pretty evenly distributed between these teams. It looks like the Reds got a bit more on the high end of the spectrum there. A bit more on the high end of the spectrum there, but you know, it was actually a really good game. to our coverage of the Asiafortress Div 1 upper bracket final. This is a much better game than I thought it would be, given the fact that it's not the ultimate Team Fortress area of the world, Australia. These guys are actually performing very well. Was just discussing that with my co-caster here, Aqua. Anyway, map one.
I think Asians are better than Australians.
Anyway, map one, Snakewater, that went down to the Smiley Face team. 5-1? Yeah, it was 5-1 in the end. I'm really excited to see if get the team name up. Sugar. I've lost it. There it is. Prinny Pirate Plunders. I'm excited to see if they can come back on this map here, drag it out to a 3-map final. So,
maybe a golden cap.
Ah, man. I don't want to deal with the golden cap, man. It just gets me nervous. Stop biting my fingernails. I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens. Do you know which team picked this map? Do you guys do a pick ban system?
Let me check the match threads real quick. I think it's going live.
Yeah, it is going live. I was going to say I wouldn't bother. So yeah, coming in live here. Pretty standard sort of stuff process so far. Naturally, both demos getting there at roughly the same time. Lil's a little bit earlier. Got some stickies off. Cloverella down very, very low. He does get an arrow to make up for that. Smiley just sacking straight in and getting ruined.
Not demo.
But
Clover going for a counter bomb. Doesn't quite get anything there. No, Clover. Clover.
Yeah, Killer the scout. He just cleaned up 2 gamers like without even thinking about it. he just cleaned up 2 people and won the mid for his team there. It was really gorgeous. With the single player out here and a tiny bit of Ubrad that they probably don't know about, these guys could push second, but it seems like they're opting to just build up their Uber. Assume it's equal. Probably the safer play to make. I'm overly aggressive, I think.
Loris peeking through IT, and Smiley got taken out by 26.
I don't know how that happened. Did he sack in again?
I think he wants to try to force a med.
Yeah. Looks like the blue team's getting ready to push here. Sort of all clumping up behind Chirk. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they're just waiting. Waiting for a pick. Waiting to see what happens. Killed actually going in. Got a lot of damage onto Aishu, but not onto the med. I don't like this. Cloverella's in. He
has to be dead.
So does the pocket.
Survived there for like 5 seconds with all the team looking at him.
Yeah. Oh, Smiley going down as he tries to jump in. Not really much to say there. He just sort of stood there and 8 damage. No one supported him. The Ubers have come out for both teams. Looks like the blue team's actually had to flash a bit more than the red team here. So this is pretty good for the red team. They're actually re-entering now with this post Uber.
Clover taking out 2 players. We're not looking at him.
Just cleaning up.
Bombing into the Met. Can he get him? Oh, solo 10 HP.
Dude, he's gonna die. Yeah.
Actually, rushing and kills the Met. And killed Smiley.
It's not going well for my boys on. Sorry, my computer just lagged. For my boys on this this team here.
Oh no!
Have we lost Team Fortress on the production side? Apparently. Yeah, sorry about that. We'll just have to radio cast it for you guys for a minute. So the blue team's actually all clumped up in choke. They're all pushing through. Whoa! Cloverella went in for a big jump, but Sun's on sniper in the forward spawn. Hit him for like 200 and something on his way in, and he just fell to his death. It's stuffed up the push for the blue team here. Red team's building as hard as they can to catch up to the Zubrad. The blue team does actually have now, and the red team's just come up on 80, so that's not too bad. Looks like they'll be able to defend this
Blue
second.
team looking to pushing from corridor. Just
Yeah,
gets in, pops
they've
over,
come
going
through
straight
top
to
PC
last.
there.
Gets the red team to pop also.
Oh,
26
dude.
out trapped, cannot get out. Aisho maybe dead? No, he survived for now.
He should be dead. He's so low,
Does
man.
survive with 4 HP? No way.
Oh, man. Yeah. So we're still working on getting this production up for you guys. Sorry about that. But in the meantime, radio casting. Aishu just sort of getting a lot of damage off. The red team tried to push there, but they lost 2 players into the middle there. A lot of damage actually coming out onto the med as he tried to push in here. The blue team's pushing. They're taking the second point here. Sun takes out Fwishy. Aishu takes out Smiley. The Demo Man takes out Lurl. I'm not going to even pretend to know what Asian writing sounds like when you say it. So, yeah. But, yeah, the red team's just sort of trying to defend last here. They do end up losing most of their game. They got some spawns, actually. Some traps on the point. The scouts sort of like edging it a bit. I like to do that too, you know, a bit of edging. But, jeez. A valiant defense from the side of Prinny Plunderers. But it's looking like it's going the bad way for them. HSR are actually coming down right on the tail end of that, and they've cleaned up everyone except Cloverella. Cloverella is in... Never mind, he's dead. So it looks like the red team's capping this second point here. It's looking pretty good for them. They've got at least
Fishy coming up as a sniper might get some pick here.
I mean, the red team's got a 30% ad, so it makes a lot of sense. They're sort of like peeking into middle, but they're not really doing much with it. I think Fwishy could get a shot here. EV's sort of like walking around on grass, not really doing much.
I think they do know about the sniper.
Yeah.
Sniper peeking through IT. So many players there. Clover jumping in.
Oh, Clover's
getting
so
some
low.
damage in. Oh
yeah,
no.
Just deleted. Demo Man actually walking into IT on the
Smiley
side of
doing
blue.
a counter bomb from the other side. Trying to get the med.
Smiley, man. You gotta pick better times for your bombs. You just get deleted every time. He does actually get out with his life for once. But it looks like the red team's kind of thrown away their advantage here. They've actually just used it now. The blue team's gotten over and they're just like turning back with it. It's really stuffed up the red team. Fwishy takes out EV. 2 other red team gamers die there. Kill manages to get taken out by Singo. 26 there. Anyway, it's come down to just Sun here. He's come back up on scout. He's trying to defend the last. Oh, he actually does manage to defend the last. Points half capped. The rest of his team's managed to spawn. They're up. They're trying to fight. Fwishy's actually walked in through 2. He's gotten a headshot off onto, I think, the Demo Man there. But the red team's actually defended this. And they've got 10% ad and 2 player ad. So if I was them, I mean, I'm not suggesting, but I'm suggesting I'd be pushing, which they're doing here. They've managed to take out Aishu on their way out here. And also taking out the pocket, and also taking out Cloverella. Cloverella does take out one of their scouts, Killer, but it's not going to make a difference. They've got
Face has to stop going in 1 by 1, otherwise they get taken out very easily.
I mean, look, this is a pretty good map for Triple P. Just Triple P for the rest of the game, that's what I'm going to call him. Aishu's kind of in a bit here. He should die. I don't know why he hasn't yet. He's very forward. No one's clicking on him. Smiley's behind. He does get taken out. His bomb just sort of didn't go well once again. But both teams have Uber. We're down to another middle stalemate. Oh, process. Oh, but both teams have used their Uber nice and early this time. An attempted push came through on the side of the Smiley Face team, but they sort of got aborted. The red team's sort of cleaning them up in this post over here. but their positioning's pretty strange. They're really far back on mid, but they're coming forward now. They got some spawns. They actually have a player ad still, sort of pushing in through choke, taking a lot of ground with their soldiers here. Beautiful play, beautiful play. HSR is sort of running out towards one. He's disconnected from the rest of his team, so this is a perfect time for them to actually do something. But Aishu's come behind and killed the med and the soldier. And it looks like just off that, the Smiley Face team has managed to clean up the entire Triple P team there. And now the Smiley Face team is pushing through and they're capping the middle point. A lot of back and forth in this. It's a very even game. So yeah, it looks like we've got some production back, which is good. I can stop casting like I've got fucking ADHD. So yeah, big override on the side of Smiley Face team here, which they're using quite effectively to just sort of bully gamers out a second. HSR did go down very low, taking that second point, but not much to really say about it because he didn't die. They've actually come in. EV's on 90%. Can he get his heals out fast enough? The point is so capped. He did not get the heals out fast enough. He's lost this game on 98%. Again, you would be spewing. But yeah, going into the next mid here, that's one round down to what do you call it, Smiley Face team.
Yep. Smiley's going into enemy team's IT right now, trying to distract.
He's coming back out, he's just grabbed the pack, and they're all sort of clumped onto their right side here. Not really achieving much, just standing there, boys. Smiley jumping forward does get minced by a soldier and a scout. I think he got middied by both. Aishu will be getting taken out by Lurl, but the red team's actually decided to just back out here. They're just sort of holding back, waiting to see what happens. Sorry, I keep having a yawn. Anyway, blue team's sort of jumping through. Cloverella jumped through, got a bit of damage off on them, and didn't really achieve much with it. Yeah, I mean, this is just another stalemate. It's just Uber. There's not much to talk about. Neither team's got any off classes. They're just sort of spamming each other, waiting for a frag. Oh, Cloverella actually jumped through again, trying to get some damage onto the demo. Getting away with it. Again. Lurl's super low, but it looks like he'll get an arrow. Yeah, he's back to full health already. Smiley went into sewer and just got deleted, but Cloverella tried to push out with like 20 or 70 health or some shit and just got ruined. So, bad times to be a soldier in Asia apparently. Just dying constantly. Glad I've never played a DM class in my life. Never had to deal with that. Cloverella.
Oh no! Clover got trapped! No!
Jumping through choke onto, what was that, 3 stickies? Just getting bounced.
Not sure, but surely with sticks. Just got sent into the skybox and deleted.
Oh boy.
Counter
Smiley
bomb coming from Smiley got instantly denied by 2 scouts and a soldier.
It feels like he just keeps jumping into scouts expecting something to change, but they're still on like anti-aircraft patrol over here. Just pushing him when he jumps.
Clover got in, got out. I feel like it's both team trading roamers constantly.
But what it's done is it's created a lot of distraction for one of their scouts to walk in through IT, which has happened. They've got a scout behind. The blue team has a scout behind right now who's getting so much damage onto the demo he actually takes him out, and just through this pincer maneuver, they've wiped the red team on second. That's really bad for them. They've got spawns coming up, but they've only got 2 players alive, and there's already someone on the point. Sun coming forward, doing his very best, but 26 just midi, dude. And that's that round. That's 2 rounds now to the Smiley Face team.
Pirate team didn't hold on to their position, gives Smiley team too much space. They just took it for granted and then went in. And somehow got a scout behind them, just deletes the other team and got the point for the map.
Yeah, maybe I'm giving them too much credit, but I thought that jump through choke was a distraction play so the scout could get him behind. In any case, Killed has jumped forward and he does get deleted by Cloverella. Smiley jumped forward, gets killed by Aishu. Lil got a bit of damage off and actually killed the medic there. So EV is running as fast and hard as he can, but he's caught in sewer and he does get killed. So it's another mid to the side of Arabic character that looks like a smiley face.
For a second it was like even. Now it's like one-sided on the mid.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like a tilt factor or if, you know, maybe the smiley face team is just sort of get themselves into it a bit more, figured out how to play against these guys or something, but I'm a big fan of the underdog, and the underdog's my boys on I don't remember the name. Prinny Pirate Plunders. Triple P, my boys. I want to see him pull through. I really do. It's even Uber's here. Both teams just sort of peeking. Sun's on sniper, but he does get deleted by the demo man. He sort of peeked a bit far into one there. Cloverella tried to jump in, just got murdered by a sticky trap that he saw. In any case, it looks like the push is coming out. Aishu going down super low to that sentry. The sentry does end up going down. Lurl gets deleted, gets dropped in his Uber. The point's being capped by Aishu, who does get bullied off in the end there, but the stick's on the point. He's standing on the point. That's now 3 rounds to the side of the Arabic character that looks like a smiley face team. I don't know. 14 minutes left though, so it's not all doom and gloom. My boys can still pull it through, I think. Also, I just... Whew. Sorry,
Finally
just kicked
went
my monitor
into
out.
enemy team's IT. Yo, doing a big bomb. Clover also doing a big bomb on demo, got taken out.
Sorry,
Smiley got trapped on mid, got taken out by blue team. EV's being ambushed by Aishu. Aishu managed to get the med. Looking very good. But blue team, I mean Uber wise, blue team has to back out because they lost too many players, but they still has that Uber ad. Looking to push back in while after they have spawners.
I mean, if I was the red team here, I'd probably hold a med and a scout really far back and have everyone else just sack for the Uber here. Just give up the mid, but try to get that force out, because these guys can very easily take mid for free, and then you're on second, and if they kill you on second, then oh, there goes another round. I don't know, maybe I'm beta mailing it in my mind a bit too hard.
Blue team still has that Uber pushing into second right now.
Yeah, Cloverella jumping really far forward. The demo actually jumping and bullying them out in 1. Aishu trying to walk into 2. Doesn't achieve much. He does have to back out.
Aishus are still surviving with 50 HP or so.
Both teams do have Uber here though, so this could be a defense of the last year. An effective one, that is. Still got hope for my boys!
She went for an off class. It's a sniper. Let's see what he can do. Coming in. Red team also has a sniper son.
Yeah, Fushy taking out Smiley there. It's a big pick at this point. It's giving him a lot of room to peek in towards that left side. His whole team's actually coming in on the left side. Red team gets forced super early. Fwishy takes out the sniper, but the scout does, on the side of the red team, take out Cloverella. But look, they've lost 3 gamers. There's sticks on the point, but they're not really killing anyone at the moment. Lurl getting a lot of damage out, but not really achieving much. Sun's come out, he's the only gamer alive, and the medic. HSR just big dicking it and standing on the point. 4 rounds now to the side of Arabic character that looks like a smiley face. I still got hope for my boys. 11 minutes? Easy. Easy. Lurl is outclassing whoever this demo is constantly, so I'm hoping for this mid. I'm hoping. A lot of damage coming out on the side of the red team. They're doing the work, they're taking that high ground. Oh, this soldier, Cloverella, is sacked in super hard. Surely he goes down. He does get a lot of damage on the Lurl, which the scouts clean up. Sun comes back with a frag on the Fwishy. Smiley going in for a big bomb. Takes out the medic for once. Hold on. I can't hold the button and like clap at the same time, but there we go. That was mean.
It's a hopeless demo. Keyman trapped in sewers. Hopefully he can kill something. No, he got denied by the scout, trying to escape with the Siki. Clover jumping in, trying to force the med. Can he get him? Cannot quite get him.
Aishu's on.
Aishu going in, gets the med.
He actually gets the drop on that one. And he takes out 1 health!
NG tournament, first place. Title. It's up to the test.
It's not just a fucking title, dude. It's like a way of life. Sun going in for a big frag, trying to get through 2 there, just getting removed from the video game.
Smiley doing big jumps again, but denied, deleted.
Dude,
instantly.
When you pencil jump, they can see you coming when you go that high. Stop it!
You're desperate. It's just the last point.
Yeah. But look, this is still a chance. There's 9 minutes left. EV's got 60%. I'm a believer that they could win this fight. Cloverella's sort of peeking in through IT.
Oh, actually, it's taken. Blue team is red team. Not a dry push.
Oh no. Blue team has taken the second point. They've gotten a lot of ground here. HSR going to cap out the point, taking a bit of damage off Lurl. Lurl dying for his efforts though. Aishu and the blue demo man.
Both teams has Uber now.
Yeah. Look, this demo ad though is huge. The blue team should push this while they're still got that going for them. It looks like they're opting to sort of wait, see what happens though. So
they don't have to risk anything right now. They just can play it slow because they have 4 points ahead of the other team.
yeah. Oh look. Oh look.
The lack of any spy plays in the match really makes me sad. I'm a spy main, I'm sorry.
Should be sorry.
What? What did you just say, man?
The red team is used to Rubra.
The blue team has really late Ubers.
Yeah,
really good for the blue team.
This is really good for the blue team. They're capping out the point, and that's 5 rounds. So there you go. The process map has actually gone the side of Arabic character that looks like a smiley face. To be expected. You know, most a couple of their gamers have played in Asiafortress before, so they've got a bit of skill by osmosis.
I mean, they started in Asiafortress, man. So like, actually, their skill came from Asia, you know, not from Australia. They have it in them.
In any case, we'll have a quick look at these logs. I don't know if we're doing interviews. Producer, chime in. We're gonna try for a bit of the old interviews. Woohoo! So we'll get the Google Translate up and running and see how that goes. In any case, We're getting these logs up for you boys. Just wait up. One moment. Chlorella deleted our producer. That's kind of fair. Producer's a bit of a loser.
Why though?
Anyway, we'll go through these
I
logs.
showed 29 frags. Almost 30 there.
Great.
And only 7 deaths?
Huge. And he topped the DPM chart with 331.
Insane.
Well, like you said, he's got that placement in the MGE tournament. It's a way of life. He's followed pretty closely by the Demo Man on his team with 327 DPM, and Lurl coming up just behind with 319. Sorted by kills. Oh, dude, the top 3 are all on the side of Harabik character that looks like a smiley face. Aishu with 29, and the next closest is 10 less than him, his Demo Man, and then his Pocket coming through with 15 frag. Whoa, dooley, buddy. I don't know what
One
to tell
thing
you.
I do want to mention is that Red Team has more mids than Blue Team, but they are 4,000 damage behind them.
Yeah.
To increase the damage.
Having a quick look at the old med stat. I mean, EV dropped once, but other than that, the only thing really worth talking about is, I guess, like the post Ubers on the side of Prinny Pirate Plunders. Can you tell that I'm tabbing into something to find the name of it every time? You can sort of tell that their post Ubers are a little bit on the worst side with 3 deaths within 20 seconds after Uber. I mean, that said though, HSR had 2, so I don't know. It could just be a scrappy game when those fights come around, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Not really much to say about these logs. It was a bit of, I wouldn't say it was a roll. The scoreline looks like a roll, but man, that was actually like a weirdly close game, hey? So yeah, I mean, at this point, good news for Arabic character that looks like a smiley face. They're going straight to the grand final, boys. Wish you luck. But for my boys on Triple P, the Prinny Pirate Plunderers. Plunderers? Plunder? I don't know.
Plunderers.
I've been saying plunder. Who the fuck sent me that?
Anyway, they will be going into lower bracket. They will be facing Eat Sleep Game, the Korean team, which they defeated in playoffs round 1.
Yes.
They'll be facing each other again, and hopefully they can make it to the grand finals.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've just we've got killed in. What a champion. Yeah. How'd you go, mate? How do you feel?
It wasn't 5-0.
Well,
Both maps. It was almost, but it wasn't, so
I'm spending the
pretty
entire
decent.
game congratulating you guys. You're doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've got some players from both teams now. I'll hit up the winning team first. How do you feel? Was this expected?
Yes.
He said winning
Don't,
team, by the way.
sound so sad.
I don't think I was talking to you, mate.
Oh, I crushed.
Look, that was a pretty good game. It's like the first time I've watched an Asian game and been like genuinely impressed with the players. So, yeah, I don't really have any specific questions. It was just like solid gameplay from both of you guys. What do you think went wrong? Losing team, pretty Pirate Plunderers.
We just had a roster change because one of our players had to leave for EU. And we didn't scrim a lot. We just need to practice more.
Oh yeah? Would have been easy if you had.
It would have been 5-3.
Oh really?
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 No.
We all played
Feel
really
so badly.
differently from the scrims and normally.
Because we had a different player,
But
a different setup.
But usually you also just don't jump like this.
Yeah, yeah.
I was being more like, go fuck
Useless.
them.
Because it's farming stats.
Just kidding. But you
Easy
all
lah.
jumped and Human said you all jumped and you all didn't have any aggression, any coordination. Like, you all didn't know what you all wanted to do. I think. I agree.
Yeah,
You all just
I
jumped
agree.
around.
pretty sure. Yeah.
I agree.
So you all just took damage, huh? I don't know.
We'll see.
What?
So,
Not fighting.
lower bracket final for you guys.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you can pull that one out?
We
For the
barely
Hong Kong
pulled the last
server.
one out. Yeah.
Oh, mate.
It was 3-2 every map.
Gosh, you
I
gotta
had
be
one of
more
the worst
confident.
performances of my life. So if I perform slightly better than that, I think we can win it easily.
Pretty fat.
Yeah.
God bless you. Look, I mean, Aqua, have you got any questions for him, man? Because I got nothing. I'm just sort of talking shit.
I don't know, man. Maybe I want to ask if Aisha's hacking.
Yeah,
It
that's
has
a good
been
question.
proven
Not
he's
really.
hacking.
I think that's
Yeah.
suicide
Yeah.
Phoenix.
That doesn't surprise me, man.
Okay,
He's just a
profile.
little 16-year-old boy.
He got banned many times.
Huh?
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 Huh? Huh?
I saw a website
Quality
once
content, boys.
where the smaller you are, the shorter the nerves are, so you have faster reaction time.
You're full of shit, dog.
What the world,
This was
man?
why
No
Aisha is a
way.
god.
Just good at
Hmm.
clicking, so just
Thinking.
Alright, well, look, I think we'll just move to the old shoutouts, boys. So,
Ooh.
ASDF, I have no idea who you are, but hit me with your shoutouts, buddy. You're at the top.
Shout out to my team. That's all.
That's
So
pretty
you want to shout
boring.
out to Tommy?
Yeah, Tommy is in my team. Shout out to everyone in my team.
Oh man.
Alright. Well, Aaron, that's HSR, isn't it? Yeah. Hit us with a shout out, bro.
Shout out to my team, dude.
Wow, that's right.
Ooh.
God, you
Good
guys are
shout-outs.
boring, hey. Bushy, what do you got for me?
Shoutouts to friends. Yeah.
Not our team.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to our
I
team.
mean, you've
Yeah, shout
shouted
out to
our
our
teams
team.
twice.
But,
No,
your whole
But
team
we're
is
all
in
in the
Flames.
we're all in this team.
Alright, way to shout each other 6 times. I will shout out my own team.
God bless ya.
That's right.
Aqua, you got anything, man?
Shout out to producer Mitch. Shout out to Snazzy. Shout out to Aloy and Choo Choo. And shout out to the teams played the match. Shout out to both of you. I mean, all of you.
Aishu, what do you got for me, man?
Shoutouts to aimbot.
yeah. Thanks, man. Well,
Shout out to Lamau Box, I guess. That's it.
Yeah. That's
Fair
right.
enough. Do you pay for the pro version?
Not old enough to make debit transactions.
Anyway, killed the first kill. Do you want to hit me with some?
Shout out to Pandemic, who left us for greener pastures in EU. I promised him I'd win a map. I'll take a round, I guess. Close enough. Yeah. Shout out to him.
Nice. Alright, killer 2 underscores. Talk to
Yo.
me.
Okay. Yeah, shout out to my team and Pandemic for ditching us halfway through the season.
Oh, whoa, Pandemic Chan.
Yeah, well, you can't trust foreigners, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Filthy.
Lurl with 1 underscore. What do you got for me, buddy?
Shout out to Pandemic. I don't know.
Man. You guys actually
Back
lose
there.
without Pandemic?
No,
Yeah,
we
man,
perform
well-
much better without him. What are you talking about?
I
Oh.
don't know.
Alright, I'm not
Yeah.
even going to ask Mitch, because he never has anything for me. Oh, he left a comment. Shout out to Adelaide. Yeah,
Oh,
shout out to
I like
those guys.
Adelaide.
They need it. They piss poor economy and they just need help.
Brady Heron is from Adelaide.
Monster.
And
Hold
that
on.
mathematician.
Monster with alternating capitals. What do you got?
Shout out to my team.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, zero.
Yeah.
And
One
shout
of
out
your
to
team shouts us
the
also.
opponent team who play against us as well. So
Shout
yeah.
out to the Koreans for screaming us also.
And good luck for the lower bracket final or something. Yeah.
Second place isn't bad.
I'm gonna get third place.
Nah, we're
You
gonna get
guys
the
get
place.
pretty badges just for placing, so it's worth it.
Easy.
Easy. Real quick, I'm gonna do a quick shout out to Warrnambool, quick shout out to not Warrnambool, quick shout out to old mate Aqua, not a shout out to Mitch. You're awful. You like the worst Fortnite player I've ever seen. And on that note, I'll leave it alone. I think before I get muted. Apparently, I have to plug this
It's
week's
this.
Asiafortress semi-finals. So yeah, come watch the semi-finals on CappingTV, boys. It'll be gnarly. Probably hear my dulcet tones. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for watching the stream. Everyone who did that. Cheers for a sick game, both you teams. It was actually really fun to watch.
Thank you.
I wish you
Thank
luck
you.
with your future matches.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks for
GG.
casting.
It was
Yeah,
so
guys.
good, dude. Do not thank me, man. I was
What
like
time is
falling
it over there?
asleep. It's only 2 in the morning, but I was like
Ah,
falling
too
asleep the entire time. Like,
weak.
Anyway, catch you around, everyone.